Hey guys, it's Carnage6 back again with another review. This time I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm reviewing a really old vintage Dragon Ball figure. This is probably one of the first Dragon Ball figures ever made, and it's by a company called Epoch. They made a whole bunch of Dragon Ball toys way back in the 80s. I believe this figure dates from 1985 or 1986. And, well, let's take a look at it. As you can see, we have Bulma in her outfit from the beginning of Dragon Ball. And it looks pretty accurate as far as I can tell. Alright, and now I'm going to show you the Bulma figure in a bit more detail, if I can. As you can see, there's a sort of fabric glittery fabric for the socks. She has a real cloth outfit. And I believe that pouch on her side is for the Dragon Radar, or the just a place where she puts her capsules or Dragon Balls. Again, we have the scarf made out of the same glittery material. And the hair and the face sculpt, which is actually pretty good even by today's standards. And here you can see the face in more detail. Like I said, for a figure from 1986, of course it's made in Japan, but it's pretty damn good looking. I mean, we've gotten worse looking Bulma figures in, modern times. The face here looks pretty dead on. Now this is a doll. I'm guessing this was made for girls, and they made a Goku figure also in this series, which most people on Dragon Ball toys know as Froku, because he's got a huge afro. I don't have that one. I wish I did. And anyway, this one, I'm assuming since it's a girl toy, you can, style the hair. The hair is like made out of yarn. It's basically yarn. And you can take it and you can like style it whatever way you want. So yeah, definitely a girl's toy. But it's still a pretty awesome Dragon Ball figure. Okay, I'm just showing you this a bit close up because I want to show you that mine is not in the best condition. Actually, this one is really faded. The dress is really faded. If I could get a replacement dress, but since I don't live in Japan and this figure is so rare and so old, that's probably not going to happen. But if I could get one, I would definitely replace it, and I would have pretty much a perfect figure. Now, the reason why it's not in mint condition is because this thing is faded. This is not supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look pink, and in fact, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but if you move that, that's the original pink color right there. So you can see how much it's faded. Like I said, I don't know if you can catch that. Hopefully it'll show up on camera. So it's gone from pink to kind of beige. That's the only disappointing thing, that the figure is not in the best condition, but for a figure of this age, considering I'll probably never find one again for the price I paid, I'll deal with it. Okay, and here's a quick 360-degree view of the figure in case you wanted to see it. Again, I mean, the cloth outfit and the hair and everything is pretty awesome. But like I said, it is definitely a doll, so you kind of expect those things with a doll. Okay, and now for articulation. Well, if you're a girl and you played with dolls when you were younger, or if you still play with dolls, you should know what to expect, because this is pretty much standard doll articulation. First of all, you got the head, goes 360, Exorcist style. You got the arms, they both go 360. Of course, they can't do that because of the cloth outfit. And the legs move out as all dolls do. And that's pretty much all you get for articulation, but it's enough. Okay, and now I'm going to compare it to my favorite Bulma figure. This is actually my favorite Bulma figure of all time. And it's a Mega House statue. As you can see, it's much shorter. It's about, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches. But yeah, and you can definitely tell the color difference in the dresses. As you can see, the Mega House one, that's how the dress is supposed to be colored pink. But anyway, otherwise it looks pretty good. Let's just take a closer look of the Mega House figure. As you can see, this figure is pretty awesome. Like I said, this is my favorite Bulma figure of all time. And it's pretty interesting to see that the toy from 1985 or 86 holds up pretty well against it. I mean, I'm not showing you any of the really crappy Bulma figures because I couldn't find them in time for this review, but Trust me, there's some crappy ones. Even the first Irwin one is pretty awful. I mean, I'd take the 1985 supposedly old figure over it any day. And here's a quick 360 of the Mega House figure. Again, this is my favorite Bulma figure. And here's a closer shot. And here's another quick comparison to a 12-inch Irwin figure. Again, I'm thinking the 1985 figure on the left is looking better than the 2000 and whatever Irwin figure. But that's just me. Either that or they just make figures better in Japan, I'm not sure. Okay, so basically that's it. I hope you enjoyed this review. I just did it because there's not really a lot of information on vintage Dragon Ball toys on YouTube or anywhere else. So if you ever see this figure in a shop, or anything made by Epoch in 1985 from Dragon Ball, you should probably grab it because it's pretty rare and hard to find. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I just did this really quick review because I thought some people would like to see it, and I just kind of excited because I got it finally from eBay. Anyway, that's all for now, so see ya.